What's up, guys? Chris with Chess Sports Cards here. We're doing 2020 Heritage Minor League third case break number 5. 11:38 on the clock. We're starting at 11:45, so just hang out for a few minutes. We'll get going. Thanks for joining us tonight. What's up, Chris? Baby, here I am. Oh boy, Matt, how are you, buddy? Thanks for joining us tonight. Twins and Oakland Fire. All right, we can do that, my friend. Let's see if the fingers will work for you. Chris, you didn't happen to see the Donruss break on Saturday, did you? Good, buddy. I'm very good. Thank you. There was a Kirilloff auto in there, and John was, well, everyone was, to be honest with you. He was like, why isn't Chris here? Why didn't Chris buy the twin? John was upset. He was like, oh, Chris would have loved that card. Nationals, Astros. You got him covered, my friend. See if we can't find you something good. Heritage Minor League is such a fun break, man. It really is. And there's you can get some great autos at not expensive prices. I mean, we did a few cases of it earlier in the year. We really enjoyed it. I've been calling these spring cleaning breaks all week. We did Big League one night. We did opening day one night, because these are all just boxes that I still had sitting around. I gotta be honest, I have some more of these boxes, some more Heritage Minor League still. I don't know why I stopped posting them. Like, everybody seemed to like them, and we were always getting good hits out of them. But I don't know. New stuff comes out, and you just kind of move on to the next, and you never get back to it sometimes. I think to myself, though, like, there's weeks I was thinking, like, oh, I got to buy something else, and this was just sitting on the shelf. Yeah, Chris, you were on Thursday. That was Saturdays. And I saw you weren't there, which, is odd. You're usually always there no matter what. But, of course, that's the way it goes, right? Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Let me see. I probably still have them. I know we pulled some good stuff out of Heritage when we were doing it earlier Year. Let's see. Yeah, there was a lot going on around when Heritage came out. That's when Triple Threads was out, Gold Label. Chronicles. I'm just looking at Instagram and like what I posted on Instagram, what else we were posting right around that for hits and stuff. Yeah, hey man, it's a good thing you have a life, my friend. Somebody has to. All right, what's up, guys? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2020 Heritage Minor League. Third case break number 5. If you're new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for about 3 years now. We break mostly baseball with some football peppered in here and there. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship quickly, as quickly as we possibly can, usually next day. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Every time we turn 1,000 subscribers, we do a big break, couple $1,000s worth of boxes. You want a chance to get into it, all you do is subscribe to the channel. Your name goes in the random, and who knows, maybe you get one of those top spots in the break. Also, this month we started a new Facebook group, and anybody who joins the group in the month of March, we are doing this giveaway of the 2017 Heritage Cody Bellinger Gem Mint PSA 10. And take everybody who joins the group this month, put them in a random, and somebody's going to win it. So, nice card to add to the collection. We're going to do some other giveaways that night, too. We're going to do that giveaway on April 3rd. So, we got some T-shirts and some other stuff to give away, too. So, please, there's a link right there in the chat. You can follow it right to the group. Ask to join the group, and we'll accept you and get you in there. We are going to start posting breaks in there probably in April. Right now, I'm just trying to get the numbers up a little bit. And we're going to start posting breaks on, on Facebook, too. Not just eBay like we've been doing for so long now. All right, let's go over the teams. Diamondbacks, Kevin D. Braves, Rodney H. Orioles, Eric E. Red Sox, Michael D. Cubs, Ruben F. White Sox, Kevin A. Reds and Indians, Kevin D. Rockies, Ruben F. Tigers, Jeremy J. Royals, Rodney H. Astros, Matthew B. Angels, Bryson J. Dodgers, Daniel N. Brewers, Kevin D. Twins, Chris F. Marlins and Mets, Adam C. Yankees, Matthew B. A's, Chris F. Phillies, Adam C. Pirates and Cardinals, Kevin D. Padres, Matthew B. Giants, Robert L. Mariners, Jacob A. Rays, Rodney H. Rangers, Matthew B. Blue Jays, Michael D. And finally, Nationals, Matthew B. All right, let's get into it and see what we got. I apologize for the late start tonight. eBay does not recognize daylight savings time. And I pretty much do this every year where I forget that. So, like, the first break was supposed to start at 9:30 and ended up starting at 10:30, and this is Eastern time, of course. Now, Thursday is going to be the same way because Thursday was posted on Saturday right before daylight savings time. So the breaks on Thursday are going to be a little later than usual also. So, just to kind of put it out there for you. All right, our first box topper, Volpe for the Yanks. So maybe one of these years I'll remember that eBay doesn't pay any attention to daylight savings time. It's always fine. It's just that week, those couple days before, if you post anything, then it's all off by an hour. So, all right, let's do this. Let's do that. See if I can remember minor league. It's been some months since we opened it, so bear with me for the first few packs while I get my bearings again. All right, let's get some focus going. There we go. Brace ball. Okay, so any of the cards that are like this, where there's 2 or 3 players on it, we'll start with the top, we'll go left, we'll go right. So like so the first one would go to, like that, in that order. If we get one that's numbered, then we'll random it among everyone. Okay. Gunnar Henderson. And that is, wow, right off the bat, that is a no-name variation. There's no autograph on it. What do they call it? Missing signature variation. I don't think we've pulled a single missing signature variation this year. It's Sam Huff, too, which is Texas. Let me see the odds on that one real quick. Missing signature. Missing signature variation is 1 in 552 packs. That is definitely a short print. Nice one for Texas. Matthew B. There you go, buddy. Very nice. That took me by surprise for a second. There we go. Out of the gate. Ryan Rollison. So these are, how many are in these? 18, right? Yeah, 18. Let me see something. I always like to figure out the numbers. So it's 18. So they're 1 in every 31 boxes. Missing signature variants. Valera. Oh my God. And there's a Sam Huff autograph right behind it. Jeez. Wow. A Sam Huff autograph to go with the Sam Huff missing signature variation. Jeez. That was quick. 2 packs, 2 hits. Very nice. Yep. Well, the short prints in here are pretty easy. I mean, they're missing nameplate, they're action variation, same as usual as regular Heritage. But here's the thing with the missing nameplate. That is, in regular Heritage, that's like 1 in like 3,000 packs. It is a very, very short card. So, like, I think even out of all the regular Heritage we've done, we didn't even pull one of those this year. Now, the one nice thing is, usually the variant is always in the 4 or 5 spot. It's a Alec Baum Bazooka, 71 Bazooka Mini. Just like regular Heritage, if there's a variation, it's always in the 4 hole. It's the 4th card in. Like Walston. Yeah, so like in, there's a ton of those high numbered short prints in Heritage, which, to be honest, really aren't worth anything, but a few of them might be, a few of the huge names, but usually if you get to the 4 hole and there's no insert, then it's a high numbered short print that's there. There's Bobby Witt. He's a Bobby Witt is a high-numbered parallel. So there's 200 base, the set's 200 cards, and then there's like 201 through 230, I think, or something like that. And our scratch-off, Jacob Amaya. These come autographed too. They say autograph on the front of them, but that one's not. They're kind of hard to hit too. Okay. Hankins, Swaggerty, Brandon Marsh, Brandon Marsh is up, right? Didn't he play last year with the Angels? There's old Cabrian Hayes, Franco, Drew Waters, and Blade. 71 Bazooka Mini. Jazz Chisholm. Old Tim Tebow. Poor sod. He's all gone. Okay, so these Iron Pig cards, make your pro debut with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. You can get your own card. They usually come one every like 4 or 5 packs. What I was doing before was at the end, we'll do a random of all the teams. And depending on how many cards we have, that number of teams will get them. So we'll do that at the end of the break. Another thing I forgot about until just like 2 minutes ago. Oh yeah, the minor team names are great. Some of these teams aren't even around anymore. That's the other thing. They got rid of some of these teams. Schmidt, Carroll, Mateo, and another scratch off. CJ Abrams for San Diego. Yeah, whenever I sort this, I'm about 85% of them I know. Like 85, I'd say 85 to 90% of the guys, the teams, whatever I know. But there's always, when I'm doing the sorting, a pile on the side of ones I'm like, oh, what team is this again? I have to go and look up. Priester, Nolan Gorman, Jake Sanford. Victor Mesa Jr. And scratch off Luis Patino. Another one for San Diego. Mauricio. Yeah, it was funny. I had to remind myself the other day. There's Mountcastle and another debut card. I want to see one of you guys on a Iron Pigs card next year. I had to remind myself because we have a lot of minor league teams around Philadelphia, but like half of them are gone now because of the restructuring. Or they're being moved to, like the Trenton Thunder, used to be the Double-A team of the Yankees. They dropped them. Jaron Duran for Boston. But now they're going to start this Rookie and Prospect League or something they're going to call it. Prospect and Draft League, where it's guys who are about to be drafted that they can play. Joey Bart. So apparently that stadium in Trenton, they're going to use that there. Ooh. And the Blue Rocks still stayed around, Wilmington Blue Rocks, but they became a Washington affiliate now. They used to be a Kansas City affiliate. There's Brujon, Owen Miller. We used to have the Camden River Sharks. They've been gone for a couple of years, though. They kind of folded anyway. And they actually knocked the stadium down, which is a shame because it was actually kind of a nice stadium. It's Alec Baum. And for the Yanks, D.V. Garcia. for the old Rail Riders, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. That used to be, it used to be the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons. It used to be the Phillies AAA team years ago. Now they have the Iron Pigs. Oh. And Tristan McKenzie, Peyton Burdick, and last pack of Box 1. Sometimes you get some bonus hits in these boxes too. It should be nice if we could pull one or two. Bryce Turang, Rooker, Rutledge. Here's Joe Adell. All right. Box number 2. Well, I mean, being a baseball fan, and unfortunately, especially over the years of my son playing as much as he does, is Riley Green for Detroit. My son plays on a lot of travel teams and stuff like that, so it's like, it's hard to get the games because you always get so many big games, and traveling and stuff. So, and I've always been a huge minor league fan, but it was always kind of easier, like, hey, we want to go to a baseball game. Well, we have 5 minor league teams all within like an hour, hour and a half of us that we could go to. That's not quite the case anymore. If you couldn't get to a Phillies game or whatever. All right, let's see what we got. There's a Bobby Witt scratch off for Kansas City. Kansas City. And then I was looking, I don't know how many of you or if any of you have looked into going to a Major League Baseball game, and I don't know if you're having the same issue I am. So I was on the Phillies website the other night, and I, was looking at a couple games, like right around opening day. Not opening day, but, like right at the beginning of the season so we could go to a game. Or a couple weeks into the season, whatever it is, because my wife and I got vaccinations, and by then we'll be allowed to, go and do whatever. But so I went on and I was looking at what they're doing because they're only seating, 25% capacity or whatever it is. So, but the problem is you have to buy tickets in sets, in pods. So there's 3 of us, me, my wife, and my son. I was looking at like a Sunday game. Josh Jung. And the only thing they have available is sets of 6. So you have to pay for 6 seats, or get 6 people to go if you want to buy seats. Like, you can't just buy, like, hey, I need 2 seats or I need 3 seats. It's like everything they had was in sets of 6. I was like, well, that kind of sucks. Like, I mean, I want to go to a game and all, but I don't want to have to pay for 3 seats I'm not using. I don't know if any of the rest of you are running into that or have seen that with your teams in your areas, but so I don't know. Unless I make some more friends sometime soon, I'm going to be going to any Phillies games anytime soon. Speaking of the Phillies, for the Fightin' Phils, Spencer Howard, and that is numbered 4/99 for the Phillies. Adam C. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, I need to get a new hat. I think I'm going to go with the Isotopes next, the Albuquerque Isotopes. Tariq Skubal. Cody Hose. Cody's got all the hose. I'm telling you, man, he must have gotten teased like crazy as a kid. Yeah, well, look, I mean, I understand it, don't get me wrong, but you think they would go out of their way to make a few, like, smaller sections for for us people with no friends. Xavier Edwards. Really, and it's not that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can find a couple of people, a couple of friends to go to a game with us. I just wanted to kind of, you know, go out with the family one day and do something. You know, we haven't done anything in a year. Iron Pigs, number 3. But, well, we'll see. The poor scalpers, they're all out of business now, I guess. J.J. Bleday from Miami. Ulrich Bojarski, my favorite. Cabello. Jeter Downs. All right, I'm still looking for both our hits out of this box. Another blue coming up. Brujon. Ooh. For the Nationals, numbered 1/99, Jackson Rutledge. Autograph. For Matthew B. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming everyone's doing that. And like I said, I understand how they want to group people together. I just don't know why they decided on like 6 or more as the groups, you know? I mean, how many people actually have like a group of 6 going to a game, or even more than that? It seems like 4 would even seem more reasonable to me. Just me whining. Just leaving these guys. We're not in a huge rush here. All right, Stripers, Red Sox. I honestly hadn't even thought of it, to be honest with you, until I went on there and was like, oh, okay. There'll be people like advertising somewhere, please help me go to a game. Kalenic. Like begging people to go with me, you know. You have guys standing out front of the stadium, hey man, you got any spots in your pod for me? Old Brady Singer. And another Iron Pigs. DV. Yeah, I don't even, the reason, well, actually I do know. I was going to say, I don't know why I have even actually checked, but it was because I was checking tickets for minor league games that I even noticed that. Hunter Bishop for San Francisco. And Langoliers. There he is. Alek Manoah, man. That kid's a monster pitcher. That's yesterday, I was talking about in the last break. He struck out 7 in a row and like 9 out of 11 that he faced or something like that. It's crazy. Guy throws like 103 miles an hour. That helps. Cruz, Anderson, and Miguel Amaya, who I am almost positive is the Mets. Or not the Mets, I'm sorry, the Cubs. Miguel Amaya, catcher for the Cubs. Clubhouse Collection Relic, 5/99. Well, focus in there. There we go. Had to look at the team for a second. The Pelicans is the Cubs. Yeah, there are a lot of sod poodles. The sod poodles always have a lot of cards. There he is. There's Miguel Amaya again. Volpe. It's funny that you said that, because I remember from sorting it earlier in the year, there are always a lot of sod poodles, which is San Diego, right? I think it's San Diego. Langoliers. Okay. All right, box number 3. Baseball's greatest moments. It'd be nice to get one of these autographed. I think we did have one before. I don't remember who it was though. Blade for Miami. Some Joey Barts. Yeah. Actually, I think it might be Joey Bart that we got that one that time. All right, let's see what we can find. Cabello. Parker Meadows. Hunter Bishop. Jeter Downs. Tommy Henry, another Iron Pigs card. Garcia. Jorge Mateo. Diaz. Okay. Tim Tebow for the Mets. Gunnar Henderson, another Iron Pigs card. Hunter Green. And Jaron Duran again. It's the second one of his. Joey Bart. It's a short print, that Joey Bart. High numbered short print. Bobby Dahlback. Victor Mesa. Cody Hose. Riley Green. Ulrich, my favorite guy, Ulrich Bojarski for Detroit. Numbered 63 of 99. What a great name. I always think his name is a hockey player with a name like Ulrich Bojarski, not a baseball player. He could be the starting center for the Red Wings. Detroit, Jeremy J. Buddy. Let's move a few things here. Before we have a base avalanche. Yeah, there was one before too. I got it. Some of the short prints I don't bother with because they're not, like the big names I kind of pull out on the high numbered short print. You have to be kidding. Jackson Rutledge again. Isn't that who we just had? Oh, that drives me crazy. Yep, Jackson Rutledge autograph for the Nationals. I mean, it's good for you, Matt. You have the Nationals, but dupes drive me insane. Especially doing a couple boxes. A base. So you're working on the rainbow, buddy. Caucus Pages. Whole size. Royce Lewis. Bazooka. Xavier Edwards. I think Xavier Edwards in this is still San Diego. I don't think he's Tampa. I'll double check that, but I'm almost positive. Is it the Sod Poodles? Does it say? I think he is still San Diego in this one. Boom. And Glenn Allen Hill Jr. That one looks different. It's not. No, just double checking it. C.J. Chatham. Deja Du. Terang. Rooker. Adley. Mini. Hill, Kane Smith, Cal Riley, Max Lazar. Bradley Zimmer. Wow. Bradley Zimmer was a big name a few years back. You don't hear a lot about him now. Like when he was a prospect, he was a pretty big name. And D.L. Hall, Clubhouse Collection for the Orioles. Eric E. Man, no, he's on the Indians, right? Isn't he, Bradley Zimmer? But I mean, you don't hear much about him, or I certainly haven't anyway. But when he was a prospect a few years back, a lot of people thought he was going to be a big deal. Maybe he still will be. Who knows? There you go, D.L. Hall. Joan Barsha. All right, last pack of box 3. And scratch off of Blazevich for the Twins. Okay. All right, box number 4. Xavier Edwards, a triple coverage. Like I said, almost 100%, or let's say 99% positive that is the Padres. But I will double check it. But pretty sure it is. just a little bit after his trade, so they hadn't, hadn't had him switched over yet. All right. Good luck, everyone. JJ Bleday. Gunnar Henderson. And Bobby Witt. Ryan Rollison. Hunter Green. Dahlback. Hudson. Best Dodger prospect in this product? That's a good question. I gotta think about that. Who's in here? He's Whitley. It's Cody Hoves. He's one of them. And Jared Kelenic for Seattle. Jacob. There you go, buddy. Where are you? Old Jared Kelenic. Here you go. Nice one. I'd have been better at answering that question like 4 months ago when we were breaking this more. Lake Walston. Mauricio. As to remembering who from the Dodgers all is in here besides Cody Hoves. There might be a Kybert Ruiz in here, maybe. And Andy Pages, he's a Dodger, right? Andy Pages, isn't he a Dodger prospect? He's a good one. Bobby Witt. Who's the other one? Amaya or something like that? Not Miguel Amaya. Jacob Amaya. Isn't he in here too? Kirby. Sherton Apostle. What a great name. Sherton Apostle. Cruz. Dylan Carlson. Nate Pearson. 71 mini. Yeah, there's Kybert there. Another Iron Pigs card. Oh, Michael Bush. He's in here too. He would be up there. That's for sure. Wow. Now I'm remembering. Jesus Sanchez. Perdomo. Xavier Edwards. Oh, wow. Jeez. I will double check it again. This is an autograph, Xavier Edwards. I'm very jealous. I'm a massive fan of this kid. And these are very cool autographs. Check that one out. 57 of 99. I love these booklets, man. They're just so cool. Very, very cool. Wow. He's not the Sod Poodles. He's Lake Elsinore. positive there. Yeah, San Diego. So this one goes to San Diego. Congrats, man. I love this card. It's awesome. Matthew B. There you go, buddy. That is a nice one. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. We had a Brujan, Vidal, Brujan, however you say his name, from Tampa when we opened this product before. And I didn't see it, because, they look exactly the same, but they do have this autograph thing on the front of it, and the regular one is like that without it, And we went through the whole box and we didn't have an auto. And I'm like, wait a second, like, are we missing an auto? So I started going through it. And it was funny because one of the guys was like, I think it was that scratch off. And I looked right at it and I still didn't see it. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I started going through all the cards that were here. Couldn't find it. And the guy again was like, I swear, dude, I think it was that scratch off one. And I looked at it again and there it was, autograph. I was like, oh, I felt like such an idiot. Franco. But they're very cool, those cards. Langoliers. Yeah, Xavier Edwards is my guy from that class. I've invested a lot of money in Xavier Edwards stuff. I have Isaac Paredes scratch off. I have like one of his Bowman Red autos to 5. I probably have 50 of his autographs easy. I just think he's going to be really, really good when he comes up. And I think with Wander being there in Tampa and some of the other guys around, he's very good and people know it, but it's almost like he's being overshadowed a little bit because of it, because there's other people there. I'm taking the spotlight. Like, I just have a feeling like when he comes up, he's going to kind of break out, People are going to look at him as a surprise, even though people know baseball, know how good he is. Vargas. All right, couple packs left, guys. And then we'll do a hit recap. And we'll see how many of these Iron Pig cards we have. We'll have to do a random for those. Tim Tebow. Klopfenstein. Adam Klopfenstein. Garcia. CJ Abrams. And last pack. Yeah, no, it's a good product. It is. I mean, it's a great way to get autos of some big players and not have to, break the bank trying to get them too. I mean, they have resale, but they're also great for adding to your collection, Iron Pigs. Okay. All right, so let's start there. Iron Pig cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. All right, so let's do this random real quick. All right, let's start by rolling a dice, couple dice. All right, so it's a 2 and a 2, so we're going to random 4 times. Now, I would have set this up beforehand if I had thought about it, but I didn't, so just bear with me for a moment. Let's go. Come on, baby. So let's try. Let's see if we can get this to come up now. There he is. Alrighty, so we have our random.org up. This over here. And we have all the teams here, Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. And then what we'll do is, so we're going to random 4 times, and the top 8 teams will all receive one of the Iron Pig cards. Here we go, first time. Brewers down to the White Sox. And again. Pirates down to the Cardinals. And again. Royals down to the Brewers, and our number 4th time. Here we go. Good luck. All right, so Reds, Royals, Indians, Pirates, Brewers, Phillies, Astros, and Rockies will all be receiving one of the cards from the Iron Pigs. And then if I could get this to go back. There we go. All right, so those are the 8 teams that'll be receiving one of these cards. Let's do a quick hit recap. Alrighty, so we're doing a hit recap for 2020 Heritage Minor League third case break number 5. First up, we have the, what do they call this, missing nameplate on here? Missing signature, they're calling it on this one. Missing signature variation for Texas, 1 in 552 packs, nice short print there. For the Phils, Spencer Howard to 99, and for Detroit, Ulrich Bojarski. Relics Clubhouse Collection, D.V. Garcia for the Yanks, Jared Kalenic for Seattle, and D.L. Hall for who? The Orioles. That's right. There he is. And our 4th relic was the Miguel Amaya for the Cubs to 99. And then our autos, we had a Sam Huff auto also. Jackson Rutledge, we had to 99 for Washington. And then we had another Jackson Rutledge base. And then we had this, I'm not going to pull it out this now, you guys saw it before, delicious Xavier Edwards book auto to 99. Very, very cool card. Congrats to San Diego. Guys, again, thanks for joining me tonight. I love opening cards for you guys and hanging out and chatting. We'll be back on Thursday with Inception, Playbook Football, and some more Series 1. So we'd love to have you join us if you'd like to. Hit that like and subscribe. Join the Facebook group, all that fun stuff. We will talk to you on Thursday. Have a great night. Take care.